Here I've been talking this whole time and my microphone was muted. Oh, you gotta love live streaming. So yeah, I'm definitely on the struggle bus today. So once again, let me start that introduction again because I'm a moron and didn't have my um, microphone on. So once again, my name is Brian Deckard. I am the owner and designer of Deckard and Company, small boutique marketing agency located just south of Tampa on the beautiful Gulf Coast of Florida. And yeah, and like I said, we're just coming at you now with um, number 5 in our series: attend community events. Yeah, and the 10 effective ways to support and boost visibility for those local small businesses out there. Yeah, so that's what we're talking about today. Um, yeah, so good stuff, right? So good stuff. And of course, before we get started, need to do this right here. Yes, help a small business out and subscribe to our channel. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, doesn't hurt anybody. And make sure you like our videos when we post them and hit that little notification bell so that you get notified when we do go live or when I post other types of content on our YouTube channel. So I think, yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Okay, so now that we're getting in here, let's talk about this 5th way that can help boost your visibility. And it's another pretty cool and simple way to do it. And it just works. So what am I talking about? So let's look at it right here. So this is our number 5, attend community events. So what am I talking about? Okay, so the explanation is simple. Participating in or sponsoring a community event allows businesses to directly engage with potential customers and build those beautiful relationships. Yeah. So, and here's a couple of implementation tips, and we're going to go a little further into this in just a few minutes. But talking about this right here is simply get an event and set up a booth. Yeah, you're going to lease a booth, from this event, and you're going to be able to set up your booth. And then while you're there in your booth, you're going to want to offer cool things like promotions and or samples to attendees. So people that come up to your booth, it's a great way to showcase your business or even your organization, whatever it is you do. And then while you're there, you want to make sure that you network with the attendees. Don't just stand there like a bump on a log. Get out and actually you might have to talk to somebody. Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy. You might have to talk to somebody. But you're going to use these events as an opportunity to connect on that personal level with the attendees. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. And then just a real quick real world example is probably one of the most often type of an event that you see in a lot of cities and towns and townships and stuff like that is a farmers market. So a local farmers market often features small businesses that provide samples and special deals, making it a popular venue for locals to discover new products. Just makes sense, right? Yeah. So I think that's pretty good stuff. Because it's all about not just having a website, right? You need to get out into the community, make yourself known, because in today's marketing world in business, believe it or not, word of mouth is still a freaking thing. Yeah, word of mouth. Get your name out there and get into these events. Whether you're sponsoring or you're popping in as a booth or as a vendor or what have you, and interact and network. And there's just so many cool things that you can do in these community events. So yeah, get out there and do it. I know. It's simple stuff. Okay, so now what we're going to talk about, let's dive into it a little bit deeper, because I always go into, give us at least 5 cool little tips and tricks and, ways to implement different things and all that good stuff. So why don't we get into that right now? Okay, so here we go. So right here. So the first tip is you want to choose an event that's going to align with your brand. So don't just willy-nilly go to any kind of an event because it might not be your cup of tea. And the attendees at that event might not want anything to do with what you offer. So take a look at the event, see what it offers, and make sure that it will align with your brand. Okay, so what am I talking about? So select events that match your business's values, target audience, and the industry. Yeah, so pretty crazy. So if you're, let's say, a roofing company or shingle or not a shingle, say a window company, what have you, you're not looking at maybe a farmer's market. You're looking at more of a home goods, home improvement type of an event or a venue. So yeah, and they're out there. They're out there all over the place. So just make sure you line yourself with the right event for what it is you do. Okay, so right here's a great example is a fitness related business might sponsor, and they will be attending, of course, an event like a local 5K run. And here's my favorite one is a pet store would be a great opportunity to support an adoption fair. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Adopt that little fur baby instead of going out and purchasing one from a puppy mill because it just drives me nuts. Yep. And then right here, look for events where your ideal customers are likely to attend. So like I said, make sure the event aligns with your business, or you can even look at with your organization. So this applies to both small business and organizations like nonprofits and what have you. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at number 2. Okay. Offer more than just a sponsorship. Get involved. Yeah. And this is what I've been harping on this whole time that I've been jibber jabbering, minus the first part when I didn't have my microphone on. Yeah, I know. So instead of just placing your logo on the event materials, actively participate. Set up a booth. So become a vendor at this event. So get a booth. And they're usually not very expensive. And then while you're doing the booth, you're going to give away samples. And then one really cool thing is you can provide interactive experiences. Now, this is pretty cool because all the events that we've attended and stuff like that, you see cool little interactive things going on, whether it be like a free throw contest, some kind of a spin the wheel, just all kinds of different little games that you can have your attendees play and possibly win something, I think is pretty darn cool. And it's easy to do. And it's going to create that long lasting impression for those attendees that got to come by your booth and do these cool little interactive games or whatever you're going to do with them. Set up a popcorn, those old fashioned popcorn things. Oh yeah. I've seen those all over the place. Those are awesome. Yeah. And then, like we see here, host a giveaway, run a contest, or offer, an event only discount, which usually will provide really good feedback for you. Yeah. So, and then engagement makes your sponsorship more memorable. So there you go. So all this stuff wrapped up into the more interactive you are, the more memorable you're going to be. So there you go. Okay. So let's go to a number 3. So leading up to the event, you want to leverage social media and marketing before and after this event that you're at. So you want to promote your involvement before the event with posts, videos, and teasers. Yep. So videos are huge. I've been harping on this for years. Video. Um, Use event hashtags and tag organizers to boost visibility. So this is a good one because a lot of events will have hashtags that they've created that you would want to use in your social post to get more visibility for your social post, giving your teasers and your video teasers and that kind of stuff. So know those hashtags because hashtags are still important when it comes to these social platforms out there. I know. I know. And then post live updates, photos, and videos during the event. So, with your little phone, your little gizmo here, go live. The Facebook Live, whether it be YouTube Live, whatever, go live at the event and get even more interactive with it, showing that you're having a good time, not that you're stressed out and oh my god, yeah. So make sure you this would be a great opportunity to go live and show your followers and all that you're at this place, you should come and check me out. I think that's pretty cool. And then at the end here, you want to follow up by sharing event highlights and thanking attendees. Of course, you always want to thank people for, taking time out of their busy day to show up and show you support. Whether it is they knew nothing about you and then they found you at this event and they really connected with you, your business, organization, what have you. These events are really pretty good stuff. Okay, let's go to number 4. Okay, so here is just adding on to the network and build genuine connections. So once again, don't just show up and stand there. Get out and, you know, talk to people. I know. You might have to talk to somebody, but it's a great way to attend the event as more than just a vendor. Talk to people, introduce yourself, and build those relationships because they might not need your services right now, but by gosh, they might need you later. And it's a great way that, they're going to remember. I remember that guy, whether you gave them a business card or whatever. This is a great opportunity to network. Very easy. Engage with other local businesses, potential customers, and community leaders. Because these events, there's going to be more than just you there. So connect with everybody there. The vendors that are around you. A great way to connect with them and network. I think that's a great opportunity. And then while you're at these events, you want to gather emails, get some social follows, because you can set up an iPad or an Android tablet or what have you and show people, yeah, give us a like. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's go on to the last one here, number 5. Measure your impact and follow up. So this is pretty important because you're going to want to, when you're at these events, because this is going to, you're going to be able to look at this and look at your ROI. So your return on investment, right? So you're going to pay money to get into these events. So you want to see if it pays off for you. So you want to start tracking this stuff. So you want to track how many people visited your booth, and then how many of these people signed up for your offers and or engaged with your brand. So you want to know those numbers because those numbers are pretty important later when you're following up and you're looking for that that return on your investment, right? Was it worth it? Was it worth your time and money to do these events? So these are pretty important. And then don't just stop there. You're gathering, hopefully, email addresses and stuff for follow-ups. So send those follow-up emails. And in those, you can offer special offers and stuff like that for the people that showed interest. So this is where you're going to get that return on investment, because if you left a lasting impression on somebody and they get that follow-up email, that just shows that you've gone above and beyond. And be personable. Don't send a blanket email be personable. Try to remember some things that you remember about that person, and you're going to connect with them on a one-on-one basis, and then they're going to more likely use you, for whatever products and service you offer. I think that's pretty cool. And then at the end here, you're going to evaluate what worked well, maybe what didn't work very well, because that's going to give you that ammunition to improve for your next event. So it works out pretty nicely. So yeah, so there you go. So I think that's pretty good stuff. Once again, if you haven't done so yet, help a small business, just a real quick subscribe to our channel. You're helping a small business out. Doesn't cost you anything. And, like our videos and all that good stuff. Hit the little notification bell if you want notified when we go live and when I post content to the channel. So, all right. So that is really all I have to share with you today. So once again, Brian Deckard from Deckard & Company, boutique marketing agency here in Bradenton, Florida, on the beautiful Gulf Coast of Florida, that is. And yeah, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please be sure to hit them up in the comments, because I try to answer everything that comes in, either in our comments or on the recording. You can leave your comments on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, get on over to our YouTube channel, because by gosh, that's where it's at. That's where I'm really trying to grow our channel. But if you're on Facebook, thanks for watching there as well. So cool. All right, all. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and behave. All right. Thanks all. Bye-bye.